Alpha Damon does not tolerate seeing injuries like that.
Yep, yes, ma'am. I run to the stockroom, get 4 bottles of San Pellegrino and put them in front of the door, then run away as fast as I can. 1 million questions run through my head. Would their Alpha be angry for being weaker than other wolves, even if I was not part of his pack? Was she going to tell Alpha Edward about my unusual features? Was she going to call him out for letting someone break my nose? I mean, lady, if you think that is bad, I got some news you're not gonna like, and then I'm dead meat by your Alpha, for sure. Alpha Edward comes down later and whips me for not having all the items our guests wanted. By morning, Sylvie has still not been able to fully heal me. I'm in so much pain. Everything is a struggle. Cooking, carrying breakfast trays, leaning over to clean tables. Every move causes scabs to open and bleed, making the back of my shirt damp with blood. Maya makes eye contact with me a couple of times. She can tell something was wrong but doesn't say anything. For some reason she can't explain, Sylvie is bouncing around in my head all morning.
The beta is so nice. I can't wait to meet the Alpha and Luna.
Sylvie, come on. We're not going to get to meet the Alpha and Luna. We're going to melt into the wallpaper and pretend we don't exist.
I want to meet them.
Okay, well, I hate to disappoint you, but you're going to be disappointed. Layla comes in while I'm prepping lunch to let me know that Alpha has arrived, and I need to make lunch for him as well. There is no Luna. He doesn't have a mate. And according to Layla, he's handsome. Not that it matters to me, because I'm going to be wallpaper. I don't want him to notice me at all. I take the trays to the conference room. Alpha Damon is not there, but there is a spot at the table where he is supposed to sit. I leave his meal at the empty seat. Everyone from the Dark Howlers pack politely thanks me as I lay out plates in front of them. Their manners betray their intimidating features. No one from the Red Moon pack says a word to me as I serve them. I collect the trays and walk out quietly. Layla lets me know she will clean the plates so I can focus on dinner and food for the party. I go to the kitchen, but need a minute to collect myself before I get started on dinner. I go out the back door and stand on the stoop. In the distance, I don't recognize him. It must be the Alpha from Dark Howlers. He is too far away from me to see his actual features, though. All I can see is a tall figure with dark hair and a suit. It smells like... I swear, it smells like coffee or dark chocolate. This guy was a mocha drinker. I laughed to myself at the thought of the big, bad Alpha of Dark Howlers sipping on a mochaccino. I make a 4-course meal of Caesar salad, bacon-wrapped shrimp appetizers, beef Wellington with braised Brussels sprouts for the main dish, and a key lime pie for dessert. I also make bruschetta, tomato fritters, mini calzones, assorted veggie trays with dip, and chocolate truffles to serve for the party. I finished the desserts and veggie trays between breakfast and lunch, so there was less for me to worry about now. I realized Sylvie's advice of finding happiness in cooking has helped me enjoy making this dinner. Maybe because I'm serving people other than my pack, or maybe it's because I'm making special food, not just the regular stuff I make for the pack. Either way, I don't mind my work today. I felt a sense of pride in it. There are servers for dinner service since it's a formal event. I stay in the kitchen and make sure everything is plated and going out the door in perfect condition. I'm in the zone. I peek out from the kitchen after each course is served. People seem to enjoy the food, which is a relief. I notice Alpha Edward is getting pretty drunk. Luna Layla keeps taking his glass away from him, but he keeps ordering the Omegas to give him more. The dining room is extra crowded, so I don't get a better look at Alpha Damon. Maya sees me peeking out from the kitchen and gives me a wink and thumbs up. I smile and give a little wave before pulling my head back. I help the servers take the party food to the tables at the edges of the ballroom. I also make sure the bars in the corners are fully stocked. The DJ is finishing setting up, and colorful lights are sliding across the floor. Party balloons, and streamers are hanging all over the place. The first few guests are starting to wander in, which is my cue to duck out the back door. Luckily, the dinner servers will clean up the dinner service tonight, which gives me extra time to restock pantries. I head upstairs to the stockroom and load the cart up. I'm humming to myself as I go from room to room. I feel an odd sense of calm as I go.
You're in a good mood.
I guess. I'm not sure why, though. My back and feet still hurt.
Well, I'm happy that you're happy, for once. This version of you is pretty cool.
Thanks, Sylvie. You're not half bad yourself. I finished stocking the ranked pack members' rooms on the 4th and 3rd floors. Then I head to the 2nd floor where the guest suites are. The cleaning staff has cleaned everything. I just need to restock the toiletries, pantry items, and refrigerators. I make quick work of the rooms. I remember to stock the beta's room with more bottles of San Pellegrino, refresh the flowers, and leave a little tent card with a handwritten smiley face on the kitchenette counter. It's almost midnight now. Everyone is still in the ballroom partying. I close the door to the beta's suite and move to the alpha's suite door. It's the last room left for the night. I know he's at the party too, but I knock first, just in case. I lean my ear against the door. I don't hear a reply. I slip the key card in the slot and open the door, but the moment I looked inside, my heart stopped, and I froze. Standing there was the most handsome werewolf I've ever seen in my life. Easily 6 foot, 6 inches tall, looked to be about 250 pounds of solid muscle with the broadest shoulders, but he wasn't alone. An icy blonde stood in front of him with her hands undoing his belt. The smell of coffee and dark chocolate filled the air, and my mind went hazy as I froze, seeing 2 piercing blue eyes staring back at me. "Stop!" he shouted. "Is this it? Is this the day I die?" I wondered. I was only doing my job, but that did not change the fact that I had witnessed something that should not have been seen. Before I could move, he lunged forward and roughly pinned me against the floor outside the room with a low growl. He placed both hands on my shoulders, preventing me from escaping, put his face against my neck, and inhaled deeply. My heart was pounding in my chest as overwhelming panic began to set in. "Alpha Damon, is this Omega trying to steal something?" a guard said, seeing the struggle. "Get back," he snarled, flashing his large fangs. "Mine," he growled. Over his shoulder, I could faintly see Marcy staring daggers at me, and down the hall, I heard Alpha Edward shouting. "What a disaster," I thought. "They're all going to kill me." My head started swimming, and I felt even dizzier. Maybe I was finally dying. "Look what you've done, you little bitch!" Marcy yelled as she reached out to grab me, but she never touched me. Alpha Damon snarled, snatching her hand out of the air and snapping her wrist. Alpha Edward roared, "How dare you! This is war!" I watched them fight as if it was a dream. They looked as though they were moving in slow motion. Alpha Edward yanked Marcy, pulling her back as Damon snarled at them. He was vicious, beautifully vicious. A guard tried to separate them as Beta Caden and Maya took defensive positions around Alpha Damon, and George lunged at Damon, but he was no match for the Alpha. Damon grabbed George by the throat and threw him into the wall as though her were a tiny pup. I almost laughed, but I was shaking all over, barely able to stand. But in the chaos, I managed to crawl away and slink down the stairs. I looked around to see if anyone noticed me, but they were all too busy arguing. I looked down to see blood running down my legs, dripping onto the floor. I started to lose consciousness, and then I heard it. The most guttural, ear-shattering roar. "Where is she? Where is who, Alpha Damon? Where is my mate? Is it possible? Is Talia truly Damon's fated mate? What will Damon do to protect her? Will their bond ignite a war between the 2 most powerful packs in the Order? Will any of them leave Red Moon territory alive?"
To listen to the full audio series, install the Pocket FM app now.